Welcome aboard my channel. Fasten your seatbelts, we are taking off. Stop! Watch this video until the end, because the most dangerous pilots are not beginners. They are the experienced ones. And today I'll show you why thousands of flight hours can become a deadly trap. This isn't about aircraft, this is about the human brain. In aviation there is a paradox. The more experienced a pilot has, the higher the risk of falling into a cognitive trap. We start trusting ourselves more than we trust procedures. And that is the moment when aviation stops forgiving mistakes. Today I'll break down the 4 most dangerous traps that even professional pilots fall into. A pilot with many hours begins to fly from memory. He believes he has done this 1,000 times, but the human brain is a terrible assist when precision is required. According to NTSB, in 78% of incidents involving experienced pilots, one factor appears again and again: overconfidence. I fell into this trap myself. On my very first solo flight, I forgot to turn on the generator. Yes, it sounds like a small thing, but in aviation there are no small things. The battery started draining, instruments began to fade, and I realized that just a few more minutes and I could lose control of the situation entirely. That moment taught me something I will never forget. The checklist is not formality, it's survival. And if I, being hyper-focused on my first solo, could forget something so basic, imagine what happens to pilots with thousands of hours who became relaxed. Many controlled flight into terrain accidents happen because a checklist item was skipped. The pilot thinks everything is under control, until it isn't. When you fly a lot, danger becomes routine. Weather seems fine, wind seems manageable, fuel seems enough. This is called risk normalization, slowly getting used to danger, and it is killed. A pilot who always flew just below the clouds until one day he entered IMC and lost special operation. A pilot who always saved a few minutes on fuel until a stronger headwind forced him to land in a field. A pilot who always flew through the same mountain pass until fog closed and he saw the terrain only seconds before impact. Each of them had done it dozens of times, and every time it worked, until the day it didn't. In a stressful situation, the brain narrows the field of attention. A pilot focuses on one task and stops everything else. That's why experienced pilots sometimes forget gear, flaps, or even airspeed. That's why in flight you must think only about the flight. Everything that happens on the ground stays on the ground. Family problems, conflicts, stress, all of it is solvable. There is no such thing as an unsolvable problem, because we are people, we are living our life. But if you take those problems into the cockpit, they might solve everything for you and not in your favor. Experienced pilots often feel internal pressure. I must get these passengers there, I can't handle it, I can't turn back, it will look stupid. This is called self-induced pressure we create ourselves. And it is one of aviation's quietest killers. Don't overestimate yourself. We are human too. We are pilots, we are people, we are not a computer. And one example more. In one NTSB investigation, a pilot with 4,000 flight hours decided to push through the CB clouds, cumulonimbus clouds. He had done it many times before, but this time clouds closed the valley. He flew into a narrowing space with no room to turn, no way to climb, and no exit. The aircraft entered a CFIT, controlled flight into terrain. The caused confidence in the idea that I know this route, This is the classic scenario: an experienced pilot, familiar terrain, familiar weather, confidence that I'll make it. But aviation is not about habit, aviation is about calculation. There are three simple rules that saves lives. Always follow procedures, even when everything is obvious. Make an honest risk assessment before every flight. Have the courage to say, I'm turning back. This is not weakness, this is professionalism. And if you already took off, calculate everything that, because always can change during the flight. Weather, wind, fuel, NOTAMs, traffic, and always know your alternate airports. Experience is a power, but only if you can control it. Aviation is not about ego, aviation is about discipline. If you enjoy these breakdowns, support the video with a like and subscriptions. It helps to channel grow. Thank you for the watching. With you was Sir Warrior. Take care. See you soon. Bye.